Alright, so when it comes to improving a vlog in the way that I'm trying to do today, I'm talking specifically about shooting, like not necessarily talking or not necessarily the story per se. I mean, story definitely helps, but I'm specifically talking about like literally shooting the vlog and different kind of shots that you can do to keep your audience engaged into this vlog and keep just mix things up so you're not just watching the same type of shot over and over again. So that was something that I noticed of myself. I haven't vlogged really in a while. In my last vlog that I posted a week and a half ago, I just kind of went back to that traditional way I used to vlog, that boring, kind of not interesting way of vlogging, and I want to change it. So I started watching some of my favorite YouTubers and some of their vlogs and like just their normal videos where they happen to kind of have a vlog style in. Matty Apoya is kind of known for that as well. He's one of my favorites, and he just has a very natural way of changing up the angle, kind of walking and talking and just mixing things up in a way that keeps it interesting so that we're not just bored watching the same shot over and over. So we're going to try some of those things today. So one of the things that I notice a lot of YouTubers tend to do that I think grabs my attention, at least as I watch as a viewer, is just staging the camera just like this, and they'll walk up to the shot, or they'll have literally a talking session just with the camera propped up somewhere out in public. So that's kind of what I'm here. I'm currently downtown Denver, so gonna be trying to mix things up and just trying to shoot a vlog down here, trying out these tips that I'm talking about that I noticed from some of my other favorite YouTubers. So one of them is just propping the camera up just like this, and I don't know, it's, again, this kind of goes back to that whole like mindset of like vlogging, in the sense of you have to be walking around holding the camera. This I think is a lot more natural. I don't know, like I think if somebody was walking by, I still would have an easier time talking to this than trying to hold out my hand the whole time. Something that I want to try to implement a lot more to my vlogs is just kind of staging this and just kind of walking up to it, and again, just mixing things up so it's not all the same. So let's go kind of explore downtown and try to implement some of these things that I picked up from my favorite YouTubers. So one of the things that I mentioned that I'm not doing is showing myself in transitions, I guess. I kind of had this like mindset of just kind of pointing the camera and showing where we're walking and showing where we're going, but I think it's a lot more interesting when you can actually show yourself in these transitions, show yourself walking. It's like watching a movie, basically. The main character in the movie is the main person you're watching. The movie's about her, but the movie is shot in a third person. So, okay, sorry. So Future Theo here. I was just editing that portion, and I didn't realize that music was basically in the whole shot of my explanation. So, going to try to explain this now, well, there's no music playing. So, what I was trying to say was that it's like watching a movie, right? So we watch movies and shows all the time, and whoever the main character is in those movies or shows, it's essentially kind of like their vlog or their video, and movies are shot in this third-person view, so it's something that we are already kind of already used to seeing in like that third-person view. It's a natural way to view something, so it's naturally intriguing, I think, and at least it is to me in my head. When we see vlogs that are shot with these like transitions where they're walking through a door, they're coming out of a door, they're walking around the corner. So it's just something that's, again, like just naturally flows, I feel like, and we don't necessarily think about it because we're so used to watching it. So it is something that I want to try to implement into my videos instead of like just that normal first person view that I always tend to do. Just being able to mix it up, I think can make a huge difference in keeping your viewers' interest in watching your vlogs. So now let's just kind of get back into downtown, and we'll finish the video over there. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do that a little more often with my videos, and we'll see if it makes a difference. So I think another thing that a lot of my favorite YouTubers tend to do with their videos is incorporate a lot of J and L cuts into their video. Alright, so Future Theo here again. Since I've already interrupted this video, I thought I would kind of jump in and explain something that I forgot to explain. I didn't talk about what a J cut and an L cut is. The gist of it is basically that you are overlaying either the audio or the video over another clip. So I did it a couple times already in this vlog, and basically I'll show the next scene of where I'm going as I finish the last talking portion of whatever I was talking about, or I'll start the audio of the next talking segment as I'm finishing off the last B-roll section. So again, it's something that just kind of catches your interest, and again, that L shape or J shape, depending on which direction you're doing it, whether if it's the previous audio or the previous video, or on the back end, that's where you get that L and J from. That's probably the worst explanation, but I just felt like it was kind of needed. I didn't want to assume you guys knew what it was if you guys didn't, but yeah, something that I plan on using a lot more in my videos. So, last interruption, back to downtown. Peter McKinnon's pretty known for this. He does this quite a bit. There's a couple other YouTubers that I follow who do it as well, but I think that adds just a little bit more to the vlog in the sense of keeping your viewers' attention, just because they're starting to notice that, at least for me, when I'm watching it, I tend to notice, I'm like, oh, they're talking and they're not in the frame, or what are they, like my brain gets intrigued automatically. So something like that, I think, definitely adds or kind of pulls in, I guess you could say, your viewers' attention and really keeps them engaged into your video, instead of just doing basic jump cuts for each scene. So that's something I want to try to incorporate into my videos from here on forward. It's something I did in my last video when I was talking about the X-T4, which I am currently vlogging on right now. I also did say that I would vlog in the Classic Negative film simulation, which I am doing right now. This whole vlog is shot in this simulation. So let me know what you think on this film simulation. I am kind of liking it. I did make a few tweaks just to kind of get it to just the way I wanted to. Maybe I'll talk about that in another video. But back to this topic. Sorry, this table is pretty wobbly. I think those three things can make a huge difference when it comes to keeping the attention of your viewers and keeping them engaged into the video. So that's something I'm going to be trying to do a lot more often in my videos. It is a little scary kind of propping on my camera, especially somewhere like downtown, and walking into a store and then walking out. That kind of freaks me out a little bit, but we'll see. We'll see if I can figure out some different ways to kind of implement that. And I'm not always going to be downtown, so I'm sure it's not going to be a problem or an issue moving forward. But let me know what you guys think of these three things. If this is something your favorite YouTuber does, let me know in the comments. Or if they do something that I didn't mention in this video, let me know down in the comments as well. I'm always looking to improve. I have so much to learn. I've said that constantly before. So yeah, let's just learn together. So that's it for this one, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you got something out of it. If you did, please hit that like button. It is much appreciated. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later.